Hi, I'm Sam.
I'm Ryan.
So I'm Dan, I'm 27.
I'm 27.
I'm 22. And welcome to Malbro Farms.
And welcome to Malbro Farms.
Malbro Farms has been going for the last 60 years.
So the farm originally started with my granddad Gilbert.
Started by my granddad and then passed down to his sons and daughter.
That's my dad Paul, my uncle Mark, my uncle Sean and my auntie Lynn.
They started the farming and really grew that kind of part of the business and then made it into what it is today. We're just here making it look pretty. I left college at 17 and I came to the farm after my mum said she did everything in her powers to try and stop me. Started on the farm when I was about 15, 16.
As soon as I left school at 16, I went into college and started engineering.
But it was a no-brainer, I think, from a very young age.
Got an apprenticeship through the college at an engineering company.
Bit of a hobby farm at the start. It was a case of like whatever he can get his hands on. It was pigs, it was any animals, it was any kind of veg. But it was inevitable it was going to happen from a young age because I was there every day after school. It was just always going to happen. Now
seemed like the right time to come back to the farm after being there for 10 years.
We're only third generation, so it's not so old in terms of farms at all.
To look at investing in new technologies, new equipment, new ways to make the farm a bit more efficient.
It's like a bit of a childhood dream really, and it is for a lot of young farmers and farmers' kids. You know, growing up on the farm with the tractors and all the equipment and the scale of things, and it's like being in a kid in a sandbox again. You know, it's just on a much larger scale. So
we look forward to taking you on this journey.
It's a dream for farmers to have their kids and grandkids and even further come up and carry on the business. So hopefully we can carry on through ours. So yeah, join us on this journey.
Should be changed really, but we're not going very far.
No one wants to come up and do that job. You shouldn't break it in the first place, kid. Morning everyone. Back here at 6 Fields now. Some land ready for some new spuds. Got Jack here doing the bed forming. Before that, Ryan just topped any nettles, just mowed any weeds down. We don't want to be working them under, we don't want to be working them in. My dad's ploughing just in front of him. And then we've got the carats on the other tractor, ready to level out all the headlands.
Just a washer off the top link.
But the depth wheel following the ground, but it can't follow the ground, you've got to open the top link.
Jack knows his stuff.
We're a washer off it being right, he's joking. It's like I had about an hour and a half the other week fanning around with this plough, and it was sound one way. As soon as you flipped it, turned back, it wouldn't chuck enough soil over. If Jack can't get it right, no one can.
That depth wheel's not doing anything.
No.
I thought
That's why you'll have to have it in the solid hole, because it just bury itself.
Yeah. So I mean,
I know exactly what it is.
John Thompson had
it'll be right, won't it? What the fuck do you want? Just get fork from the drawer at home, what?
There's a proper corporate man back at the stable. Doesn't matter, it'll do the job.
I know about angles and all sorts. I don't need to know angles, just want to.
I'll now show how this works on a tractor cab. The tube and set the bug.
No. I'm just looking at your history. It's absolutely disgusting. It's horrifying. It's put me off. And you see some ponds with a fancy folding ruler. It's never good, is it? We're not having it. Track. Job's done. Happy days. It's an enjoyment ploughing now actually. It's not stressful and having to like pull my hair out, trying to get it right. Like on the lift and the top length and stuff. It's nice to actually have it spot on. Right, so today we're planting new potatoes with our 3-row Reiki and the John Deere. We're planting on 72-inch ridges in the field that Jack kind of got ready for us last week. So we've spud the tips in, we're all ready. Let's crack on getting them in the ground. But that seems high rev, that.
It's right, if the speed was right.
I love no fuel, I better tell you that now. 1.5. You was on that?
Literally just over 1.5.
Just over? That's under that?
Yeah.
Third spool back? Four-wheel drive and on four-wheel drive. Ready?
Yep. And we're off. Spud planting, 2024. Cups are full.
I've lost my phone.
Then again.
That's just a seed, isn't it? That's just the thing. Oh, it's pretty accurate, that.
There's another.
What are you reckoning?
I reckon we're about right there, aren't we?
Do you reckon? Yeah, we're not far off there.
So these potatoes here that we've got, they would have been harvested last year, and they've been left in, they've been controlled in a controlled environment, left to sprit, get the eyes on the potatoes coming through. Because we've got quite a lot of sprits on the potato seed because we've left them too long in the box, it's our fault really. It can sometimes jam up at the bottom of the hopper where the potato seed should land on the cups ready to be planted. So this one especially, the third one, the two front ones never seem too bad, but this one does. So I'm just sat here now, checking that the potatoes, the cups have got potatoes in, just shoving the rod in, just giving it a bit of a stir, just to make sure that the cups are collecting potatoes as they should, and planting them in the ground. Everything's running all right up to now. Hey, she works though. Hey. Usually use the 6430, but that's tied up on the interior sprayer. So we're just altering a few different things here, pressures here and there. We set the pressure on full on there, which on the other tractor, it was the right speed for what this control valve was doing here. But when we've turned it up on full on there, it's not working right. So we're just altering the speed on here of how fast the cups are going to plant the potatoes. Sam will drive forward at a certain speed. We'll check the distance between the potatoes and make sure that they're planted, you know, roughly 9 to 10 inch. Dusty! Right, Sam, pick the spuns up.
Other side! Other side! Slow. Diagnostics. Diagnostics. Please diagnose. Oh, you got it. Is that weight block heavy enough for it? How the f*** am I going to bring them all up? That's what I mean. Leave the boxes here.
You might get away with it one. You could get away with one. I've lots left.
These aren't going to be fun planting.
But yeah, he's doing that because the sprits have grown too long. We've left them too long in the box and they've started spritting and they've knitted together. So just by doing this now, it's loosening them up so that when we do tip them in the planter, it just prevents them like jamming up at the bottom of the planter, just makes it so much easier.
Bad.
And he's doing that.
In this box, there is a nice Sunday brief.
Are you going to get in it?
What?
Are you going to get in it?
Well, you are. I'm going to play for the back end.
Joking at it. Hey, what do you want to do, dickhead? You used to work off this.
Yeah.
It doesn't look great.
No. It's a very old machine. We will be looking at renewing it next year. But for now, it does the job.
Hey, if you're not moving dirt, you can't make a square.
Oh, that's right there now.
Sure.
Going, yeah.
How'd you know?
Because I know. Just get going.
You know,
Sam, when you get going at that speed, you're back, right?
What is it, Sam?
We've got 50 spuds here.
What, Sam? Oh my God!
You planted any spuds here, what? You're not even planting out of that furrow there.
It is!
It's not.
It is! Stop there, don't move.
Not a single spud. Can we just buy a new one? Brand spanker, please. Tell him not to move.
Set it going.
No, don't be a dick. I said don't fucking move.
Set the fucking things going. So you can see if spuds are coming out. Set it going, Sam, on off. Coming out, lad. They are coming out, lad.
Right, there's one there.
One here. One here.
How deep?
Well, I mean,
What?
hang on. About how much? We're going to be here all day, planted 2 rudges the way it's going.
You're gonna have to jam in there because of like that. Look at stage room, won't be funny. It's just blocked up.
Go on, Sam, put it down.
It's a phone call away. We'll have a brand spanker here next week.
That's a bit silly, isn't it, for 2 acres of spuds?
Oh, listen, we're sat here now because on our phones. Where's you get my invoice? You ringing someone at the yard?
No, I'm not ordering a planter.
Yeah.
How you doing? You alright? Move! 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 Block to that stick here. The block there. I need to be better than that. You can't
Give it some.
whoa, you
Can't do it. Lift it up in the air.
Blow it up in the air then.
We're not dropping it in.
Come on then. 3 days rest, the doctor said. I've done more today than I've ever done all week.
Give it some.
You can't, it's just gonna snap stick.
What?
You just can't do it, like, it won't work.
Set it. Hang on, wait there. Set it running, Sam.
Go on, try it again.
Go on, run it.
So like, for me to straighten me back up, you f***ing pull my ass cheeks apart. Well, I only went in for a filling.
Funniest dentist ever.
Yeah.
Go. Just go.
The try takes. I don't know where his fingers are. Is it Quidditch? Malfoy!
As I was saying before, where the planter's clearly not been operating correctly, we've got there now like a 40-inch gap. Well, across the whole field, you can see there we'd have had another 3 potatoes in that gap. So you're losing over the whole couple of acre a huge amount of crop that obviously you should be planting just by not spending the half an hour just getting it set up right at the start. So as you can see, it's the same everywhere. We've got the same there. We've got 40-inch, exactly the same there. So you'd have had a potato 30-inch, 20-inch, 10-inch, and then your next one, three row missed again. So just get it set up right now and then you can crack on across the field. Right, listen, we've got a fair bit to plant here. We want to get a bit of movement, right?
Struggling here today, lads. This is the reality of farming. The reality. You see all the glitz and the glamour all over everything, but this is the real shit. Trying to break the fucking thing. You're not getting a new digger. You bend it, you bend it. You shouldn't break it in the first place, kid. Right, you're gonna break some in a minute. Fucking hell. You're a cowboy. That's what you are. You fucking are. You fucking are. I said slow down. I shouted, said stop. I could see it coming, he still tipped it. He knew it was gonna happen, that. He knew that was gonna happen. You got 52 pick up spuds tonight, whatever the game's called. It's no wonder the box is it? I'm not picking them spuds up, by the way. Good luck.
Hey,
I remember that.
Yeah.
You know when you wrapped the harvester right that tree? Who spent 4 hours fixing it?
That was just
I fixed it on my own.
No, how rude is that? On your own? How rude is that? There's no bottom left on it. Wow, what the f done? We had to get a new box tipper. Let's just smash that box a bit. If we all stand there and pick them up, we plant to 9 o'clock tonight. Here's the jerky tractor. The brakes are stuck on a bit. The clutch is like nothing, everything. So it's just like you sort of jittering your foot up and then you take off. So having someone stood in the back of it isn't the safest thing. And it's probably not the nicest ride either, but she's working. Engine sound. It's making us money. But it's a pain in the ass.
Right, so just check these here now, make sure that's planting correct. So we've got roughly 10 inch there, just over. Got something similar there, about 10.5, 11. 6 inches deep to the top of the ridge, which is exactly what we're looking for. The soil's very soft on the top because it's been worked nice and fine, just the same underneath. You want about the same on top as what you want underneath for the potato to grow, in terms of position of being planted to how soft the ground is. So yeah, job's a good one. Let's crack on.
Why are you here now? Right guys, we're just in the first field of potatoes here now. These are new potatoes that we grow for markets and supermarkets throughout the seasons, through about 5 or 6 months of the year. They're very seasonal, it's just over the summer months. People go mad for them. You know, they're much smaller, they're much fresher than any potatoes that you get anywhere else. So we're just about to unroot the first crop now, and hopefully they're the size that we want.
Obviously they're not quite ready for harvesting. We need another couple of weeks, 3 or 4 weeks, before we're probably ready to get into these. Just ever so slightly on the small side. Just want a little bit more weight on them so that we're getting a good crop.
So like ideally to the consumer, they're probably the ideal new potato size. However, for our side, harvesting a full field of these we wouldn't get an amazing crop off it. You know, they'd be great to see on your plate as whole.
Potatoes are just starting to flower now, which means that the tops are pretty much grown to the maximum now. And what they'll start doing is start feeding all their energy back into the potatoes when they start flowering like this. So these will get another couple of weeks to the right size that we need. We'll come in, we'll top them, give them another week or so, ready for harvest, just so that the skins are setting on the potato properly. So as you can see here, the skins are very, very soft. And as soon as that runs through the harvester, through the hopper at home and into the potato box, with absolutely no skin left on it, and it leaves the potato bare like this. And what happens then is, by the time the next day in the box, the whole potato's gone brown, and it is not what customers want. So we need to make sure that we're managing the topping and harvesting properly and the timelines and things. Roughly every 2 to 3 weeks we're planting a couple of acres, just to make sure that the potatoes won't get too big by the time we come to harvest.
That's about it. Fortnight's job and we're in. You hungry?
Yeah, I had my breakfast.
Neither.
The reason why we're taking the tops off is it just makes it a lot easier for the machine to handle the potatoes. So essentially, if you had all these tops coming up the web inside the harvester, it can start blocking the rollers up and all the machine's tools to remove bits of soil and other pieces of like weed and other things. So just by doing this, you're smashing the tops to bits, and it just eliminates any of them getting trapped within the machine. It just makes it so much easier for the machine to handle. They'll munch anything, you know, brambles, grass. They're used for all that, going around your fields for doing your weed, and they're lethal what they'll tackle like. So for us, for this, it's just handy to use this instead of trying to currently adapt the old machine. And it's new as well. Everyone wants to try out the new machine. We finished topping. We're going to take this off, put the trailer on, and then I'm going to get in the harvester and we're going to start harvesting there, so I'll open up in the field.
The days that we have and the weeks that we have, and then, you know, like you get to like a Saturday or a Sunday and you sort of think, well, I'll just have a day off work. But then I come around the back, I only come to get an ice cream from the freezer. You can tell I've not been digging leaks last week. What use is that? Honest to God. You know, like other farms have, I know some may not, but I know most do. They have teams for bloody groundwork, they have teams for spraying, for orders, for workshop, for accounts, for bloody yard staff, supervisors, and it's just us. Do you know what I mean? Like, you think your job's finished, whether it's a day, a week, end of the month, whatever it is. You think you're finished, and then it's crap like this that goes on, and it just makes you want to give up sometimes. But you know, it's just another job that you don't want to be doing. Can't even get that out. Not a chance. I don't want to fix that. I don't want to fix that anymore. Not even bother. Sunday afternoon, sun's out, going home.
Next time at the farm.
We're off to Holland to pick the temporary machine up. Well, the place he's going, he'll be there tomorrow.
Is it just that? Is that all it is? You have to say, Jeff, what horsepower are these tractors?
And he'll say,
Come in. Have you got the shovel ready? Oh, tilt it back! Get picking him up, Dad!